up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 3 of Fuuka. And I'll be honest guys, I really want to drop this series. I know that a lot of you, by a lot of you I mean the manga readers, want me to continue this series, but man, I don't know. I don't want to watch this. I really don't, because everything right now is just so basic. I've seen this so many times. The whole beach scene was just cringe for me because I've seen that exact same scenario. Just, oh man, this episode was just a lot of cringe for me because it's so basic and I've seen it way too many times. So I'm gonna leave it up to you all because there's just that many of you who want me to continue the series. So how many of you are going to continue Fuuka after these 3 episodes? So, you know, 3 episode test was done and over with that quick, right? So how many of you guys are going to continue this series and how many of you are going to drop it? Please let me know because your decisions will determine the fate of these Fuuka reviews. But anyway, with this episode of Fuuka, we have it to where the gang, you know, they want to start a band. So to start a band, they kind of have to get instruments, and to get instruments, they gotta pay for it. So they're having a summer job over at a beach house, and Yu is kind of out of his element. He's, you know, not a sociable person, so he's very awkward around the customers, he's too quiet, and he just can't keep up with the work pace, and so he's given time to take a break, and then Fuuka comes over to him, and she's just all like, "'Cause you helped me out twice before, and you know, I didn't even ask for your help when you were concerned for my feelings, and when you tried to save me from being recruited from the track team, so I know that you can do your best." And so when you heard those words, then what do you know? He's suddenly okay! He's all good, guys! Woo! He's the best employee they ever had, oh my lord! But, maybe not the best employee they ever had, but you know, now he's better than he was before. And after that, they went over to hang out over at the beach, and then, this is where the cringe came. They get lost at sea. One of them drowns. Then the other saves them using CPR. Now, the CPR thing, it's always usually half and half with anime. Sometimes they'll actually go all the way with the CPR. Sometimes the person will wake up before CPR is actually, you know, finished and stuff, you know, before the kiss of life and stuff. So, yeah, but still, I just found that whole scene very cringy, and I swear, oof, if it got to the point where it turned out that they were so far away that they happened to be on a like deserted island, I would have said right then and there, like, nope, done, not finishing this episode, nope. So thank goodness that wasn't there, because normally that situation leads to it to where the characters are on a deserted island and then they have to figure out their way back over to the beach. But turns out they were over at the beach the entire time. They were just on the other side of the island or something like that. So. Yeah. So Yu's kind of just wondering why Fuuka isn't awkward about the whole kiss thing, and turns out she actually is a little awkward about it. She just wasn't showing it until much later to Yu in private, because you know she had a drink from her friend. I forgot his name. Which, by the way, I do love him. That dude. Oh my gosh, he's got to be my GBF, please. He was just like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna go get a date with the hot lifeguard," and I'm just like, "You go, boo!" I'm sorry, but I love those characters. I can't. Fuuka, she actually had a drink that he already had, but she was all like, "Oh no, it's fine if it's you." So you was just like, "Oh man, maybe she just doesn't see me as like a man." But she actually is embarrassed about the whole kiss thing since that was her first kiss. And then later on, we go with Tama, and then we go with the whole next cringy thing being the love triangle. And I don't hate love triangles. However, I don't like how this love triangle is done because it's just so basic. I mean, it could have been worse. At the end of the episode, Fuuka could have been mad that she caught, you know, Tama and Yu together, but because Tama is, you know, a superstar that Fuuka really admires, I don't really think Fuuka's paying attention to the fact that those two are close together, but the fact that Tama is in her presence. So it could have been a lot worse, but you know, it's still there. So it's pretty clear right now that Yu likes Fuuka And Fuuka, we're not too sure how she feels at the moment because, you know, she is an oddball of a character. We don't really get to learn too much of her perspective. So we're still figuring out to see if maybe she likes you or not. And we all know Tama has the huge crush on you. And yeah, that was this episode. Very basic. Seen it time and time again. Yeah, this anime just isn't doing too good for me. But again, please let me know if you are going to continue Fuuka or not, because your comments will determine whether or not I will continue to watch and review Fuuka. So catch me later as I review Blue Exorcist and Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.